Well, February 2011 has come and gone. One really big event in the Chicagoland area during February is the Chicago Auto Show. I remember literally growing up with the auto show as a kid pretty much through the entire 1980s. The Chicago Auto Show can be a thrill for a kid or a kid of all ages. Every year at McCormick Place in downtown Chicago, Illinois, the Chicago Auto Show comes to town. Yes, Mike here presents for the 4th year in a row, had the chance to invade the Chicago Auto Show and get a behind-the-scenes look at all the new cars and concept cars being unveiled. This is that big chance for many automobile manufacturers to feature their latest and greatest, including concept cars that are not on the market yet, but are premiered here to let the public see them right here and now. Mike Kira presents had the chance to look at some awesome cars, but also had the chance to get up close and personal and check out the pretty insides of cars as well. Again, all major car manufacturers were holding press conferences and presentations for the media to show what their cars can really do. High-ranking executives of some of the biggest automobile makers in the world were on hand to speak on behalf of their shiny brand new cars as well as concept cars. Highlights for this year's Chicago Auto Show included demonstrations at both the Jeep display as well as the Ford display, letting guests feel how it is to ride in a vehicle going through a special obstacle course, and to feel the durability and reliability of these vehicles to show you what they can really do, baby. And that's right, baby, we're here at the Chicago Auto Show, 4th time for Mike Kara Presents, and right now I have the pleasure of being in a 2011 Ram 2500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4, and man, this is the kind of car I need. I got my driving hat, which is also my bass playing hat, as well as my outgoing places hat, and this seems like an awesome car. And as every year, we are going to take a look at the Chicago Auto Show. This is the big time for all those great car automobile manufacturers to get out there and promote their cars, promote their pretty new cars, and just say, hey, this is what I got. And once again, at the Chicago Auto Show, and we're just going to take a look around and see what we can find. Well, we're back, and I'm now with Ralph Gio, who is the CEO of the Dodge brand. And Ralph, first of all, tell us, you have some great cars that you're promoting here. First of all, tell us a little bit. We understand that you have the Charger, and now you have this car here. And tell us about this one here that we're seeing.
Well, I love this show, first of all. The Chicago Auto Show is a really fun show. There's a lot of enthusiasts that live in the Chicago area. So we've basically introduced our RT line. RT stands for Road and Track. So this is our performance division, so to speak. So even our minivan, so we have a minivan called the Caravan RT, affectionately called the Man Van internally. It's codename Man Van, where we've stiffened the suspension, made the interior all black like a man cave, so it's a lot of fun. So it's a vehicle that's very flexible, but if you only have the one car and you need a minivan, why not, right? And then on the other end of the spectrum, we introduced the new Charger SRT8, which is the pinnacle of what a Charger is all about. So 465 horsepower, phenomenal improvements in performance, and also 25% improvement in fuel economy. So that's what we're trying to do at Dodge, is evolve the idea of performance without forgetting that you have to keep improving fuel economy.
Well, we're back, and we're here again in the U.S. Army exhibit, and with me is Jesse from the U.S. Army here to talk about this vehicle. It is called a Striker, and tell us a little bit about that, some of the specifications and all this good stuff.
Sure. This is an engineer squad vehicle, one of 10 variants that we developed in General Dynamics Land Systems. What this vehicle does is it goes out, it's a countermine operating vehicle. If you look in the back, we have a lane marking system so that when the mines are clear, It'll mark the lane for the tank vehicle that's following, or any convoy that's following. It'll go through there. Very robust. It can withstand a lot of armor, right? It's an 8-wheeled vehicle. Adjustable height for the suspension.
Oh, fantastic. And we want to take a look inside here if we can. And so, yeah, we see you've got a lot here. Now, how many soldiers could actually fit in here? You have a certain amount of seats.
Exactly. We have the commander over here. We have the driver. We have the assistant driver over here, or the TC. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, we're back, and I'm now with Drill Sergeant Robertson. And first of all, Drill Sergeant, I want to first of all thank you personally from the bottom of my heart for proudly serving your country. It's people like you that really make a difference and the reason we're all here today. But let's talk a little bit about what you do. We mentioned you're a drill sergeant, and part of what you do is training the soldiers then to become the finest they can be then.
Yes, it is. At Fort Jackson, we take civilians and turn them into American soldiers.
Fantastic. So you mentioned now it's Fort Jackson then you're out of?
Yes, Fort Jackson, South Carolina.
Oh, fantastic. And we also understand that you're actually a mechanic. So, I mean, that's something that you do in the Army as well?
Yes, it is. Yes, I've been doing it for the past 13 years.
We're back, and I'm now with Darhan Sanders, who is Director of Corporate Outreach of TARDEC. First of all, we'll talk about exactly what TARDEC is.
TARDEC is the Tank Automotive Research Development and Engineering Center. We're located out of Warren, Michigan, which is just about 30 miles north of Detroit. We're responsible for doing research, development, and engineering on ground-wheeled vehicles, so vehicles that are on either wheels or tracks. We're responsible for doing the research as well as some logistical equipment, water, fuels, and lubes.
Fantastic. And now we see you have a vehicle here. So can you tell us a little bit about this vehicle you've got?
Yes, this is the SERV. It's a prototype. We have a couple of different prototypes within this booth, but this vehicle is the SERV, the Clandestine Extended Range Vehicle. It is a hybrid vehicle, diesel engine, as well as batteries for use. It's propelled from its batteries, but the diesel engine helps to charge those batteries, and it could get up to a top speed of 80 miles per hour. It has over 5,000 tons of torque, power torque within the engine, and it can be used specifically for those silent watch capabilities that we need sometimes in the field.
Well, we're back at the auto show here in Chicago, and I am now in a 200S convertible concept, a Chrysler, and I'm so excited to have the engineer that actually designed this particular car. Is that correct? And this is Doug Verley?
Right. Hello. Yeah, it's been my privilege to work on the revisions that we've made to this car in the last few months, including the interior changes that you can see wherever you look, the soft touch materials, the upgraded materials, the improved seating comfort, as well as the suspension and the ride and handling, the things you can't see so easily. The suspension bushings that we changed, the new suspension geometry. We put much better tires on the car, wider tires. We lowered the car in the front and rear. All those things work together to make us, I think, give us a much better vehicle to drive down the road, a lot more confident feeling now. And we also upgraded the powertrains. We have a 6-speed transmission on our 4-cylinder engine, and then in the 6-cylinder engine we have a 283 horsepower Pentastar V6. So we're very proud of that.